The title of this podcast is From College Failure to Top Indian CEO. So I want to take you back to college.
Okay.
How did that failure happen? You also did engineering eventually, like all of
Yes,
us.
yes.
And
Unfortunately.
so we'll talk about engineering, but let's talk about you failing specifically. What had
Okay.
happened there?
Okay. So, I just think of school
Hmm.
and um, raised in a very typical Tambram family. There's a very stereotypical nature for South Indian Tambram families, right? Most of people know that they study well, then go to US, then, do MS, then get into an organization, whatever. So I was born in a very traditional family. Dad was working, mom was a housewife. I had a very successful sister, 2 years older than me.
Same. I connect with you there. And therefore there's pressure on you.
Yeah, absolutely. And unfortunately for me, and fortunately for her, she was the better of the lot, and I wasn't. I was always wanting to be doing things better than everyone else, and I think I tried too hard and I started failing. Though I did well, but 11th I failed chemistry, my first failure in life. Then I graduated 12th with very mediocre scores. Couldn't get any admission into college through the normal process of entrance exams and stuff. So I couldn't get through any ranking, and I have no idea why I chose to do engineering. I think peer pressure, because my parents never forced me onto anything. They were cool, super chill parents. They're like, whatever you want to study. I forced them to pay and get me an admission into a college. So I went to SRM Engineering College.
Got it.
Today it's SRM University. So that was the start of failure. But I can go on and talk about engineering failures as well.
Yeah. You felt very low in engineering college? Like a lot of people end up feeling low. And
Yeah,
therefore,
what was even more lower than that is when I think about it now. So for my engineering admission, I took my mom. So we didn't have money to pay for the capitation fee, right? So I took my mom to the bank and we mortgaged her bangles.
Oh wow.
So we were a middle class family. We were not super rich and all that. So I keep joking, that my mother's bangles went to the bank. Now I feel bad. At that time, I had no idea.
Did you think you'll become a CEO at that stage?
No.
There was no even thought of I want to become a CEO.
CEO, no way. I mean, I honestly thought that firstly I thought I'll become a singer because I was massively into music and stuff. But then I really thought that I'm wasted. And that feeling sometimes when you really don't know what you're doing and stuff. So engineering is, many times I feel it's the years that I would like to forget, except for the friends.
Did you spend extra years in college?
No.
Okay.
I graduated in 4 years. That's the only good thing that happened. But third semester failed 3 subjects. Fourth semester failed 3 subjects. By fifth semester, I cleared. And I still don't have any idea how I cleared. Because I don't think I did anything different. Whether the college was kind enough or, I don't know, whatever I wrote worked.
Your examiner was in a good mood.
Possibly.
Let's just pass him.
Hello,
I've had that feeling many times giving engineering papers where I'm like, this I'm pakka failing and then somehow I pass. And you just assume that, okay, he's just giving you the marks.
But have you ever written, you hear stories, right? People write cricket commentaries and...
I've done versions of it. Not like cricket commentaries, but I've written the same line in 100 ways. Just to pass, to fill up the paper.
Yeah.
And I've passed in those papers only. But sir, right after engineering college, did you begin your career in the corporate world with any kind of intention? Or were you just afraid? You didn't know what will happen? What was your mindset at 22?
So mindset at 22 was somebody who couldn't get any placements because I wasn't allowed to sit on placements.
Yeah. Because of all your KTs and your backs.
Exactly, because of my backs and stuff. And then my parents knew some people. So I remember I was recommended for some entrance exams in one of the engineering companies based in Chennai. I went for that. I didn't do well. Then I started trying odd jobs like sales, door-to-door sales and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Because I didn't want to sit at home.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was trying to go to US to study further.
Engineering.
Yeah, which is funny, right? I mean, I couldn't do a bachelor degree properly, but again, the herd mentality,
100%.
that we all go through.
Yeah, one thing I didn't like in engineering college was how a lot of the kids who chose to go abroad would look down a lot on India and go with that little anger of I hate this country, I'm leaving it and I'm going there, I'm going to set up a life. And I'd always question that, wait, but dude, 22 years of your life, this country has given you your home, so many values. A lot of them have figured out life and are coming back now. Anyway, each to his own. That was not something I vibed with. But
No, but I think, when I reflect now and when I see people like you, for example, because you graduated, 4-5 years ago,
Yes,
right? And the kind of things that people like you are doing, I somehow feel I wish I can go back to my 20-year-olds and relive those life, because I don't know if I didn't know or I didn't go and search for it.
Yeah.
But I still remember when I was in school, 11th, I actually worked in a music store. It was called Music, QUE. And I worked in selling, so during summers, for example. But beyond that, I didn't do anything different. And just a very traditional kind of, okay, you apply for jobs and you don't get it. So after engineering at 22, I thought my life is gone. I still remember sitting with my best friend in his grandparents' house in Chennai. And I told him that, I said, Bala, year and a half is going to be gone. We are actually not doing anything else. This is after engineering. And he said, it's okay. We will just be successful 1.5 years later. And today it's funny
Yeah.
when you look back and stuff.